Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex coming back in today with a brand new video. So, Overlord episode 5, season 3. So, I gotta come out here and say that I love how Overlord's able to really set up the atmosphere of any situation, any conflict, and when characters are in peril, per se, in a way, shape, or form. So, that's something special to me because there's so many shows that can do it amazingly. But then there's there's just some conflicts that just they don't have that oomph. And of course, every show's going to have those. But, for the most part, there's a very good balance of conflict within Overlord. Whenever there's an issue, it's usually kind of on the same scale, others higher than others. But usually it's on that same damn scale every time. And that's because it doesn't really, fool around with minor conflicts for the most part. So that's pretty cool to see. And I love how, Overlord did that with this episode once again. And it's always able to do that, It's a really special show. So now, the biggest question that everyone's probably asking is, why did Irons have them attack, Carney Village? So whenever I look at this is, to me personally, it's about confidence, and it's about, I guess morale, per se, He set up that troll to not be able to take them down because he took away the healing, right? And if he could heal, of course, he would have destroyed them. We saw Irons just mincing him up, and he's just healing. Irons could have put him down easily, which he did, but the trolls, the Carney Village members and ogres and goblins, whatever, would not have been able to do that. It would not be able to take that man down. He would have been on a whole new, whole another tier than those guys. So that's cool to see, and I think that's for confidence, morale, and to, I guess, bringing the village kind of together in a way, mentally saying, hey, we can do this if we're together, even more so. And I think that's really what was going on there. And inviting Enri and Enfi and Nemu into the castle and whatnot. I feel as if that's just, I don't necessarily know exactly why he would do that. I mean, of course, he wants to talk about the potions, but I feel like there's more to it because he did, even go off his way and say, hey, I need to tell Beta we had to add another one to the list. And, of course, that means protect, Nemu. Do not let this girl die. Do not, because it would put them into despair and things wouldn't go, Irons' way, the way in which he wants them to go. So at the same time, though, when I look at Nemu, I feel as if Irons actually just maybe he likes kids. The way he's just so like, hey, I'll show you around the whole castle. You made Infree and Ninfi wait. Literally wait for a little bit because he gave her the freaking whole tour. So maybe he probably likes kids. I'm assuming Irons probably likes kids a little bit too. That's something that I'm assuming. I mean, so that's pretty cool to see from Irons. And, I think that's just a little bit of characterization, explaining kind of who he is, showing who he is and what he's about a little bit. So that's pretty cool to see nonetheless. And of course, we have Enfi confessing his love to Enri. And, at first it's like, he don't deserve her. She too good looking for him. But then I was just kind of like, all right, this man's about to get crushed, and he's going this far just to save her. Okay, I understand. And I was like, the man who makes potions too, he may be weak, but I tell you what, he got some cojones. Enfi. So I was just kind of, all right, let him have her. Just give him the girl before he dies. And I was just like, Beta's gonna come and save him last second. So I wonder how Beta feels about all this whenever I look about it. She has to be someone like, damn, I wanted to see them mentally, them suffer mentally and physically, since she does have that, sadistic personality, as we do find out. So she's probably like, damn it, I don't know. How, she must really struggle, because I mean, she's always part of the Zark, and all they do is crush people, and at the same time, all they do is, I mean, I guess whenever she's crushing her enemies, maybe she, she gets her fix. I don't know. That's besides the point, I guess, at the end of the day. But at the same time, I do like how Overlord did handle the romance of this episode. It was really cool to see. I really did enjoy seeing that they handled the romance in the way they did. It was nice, cool, mature. It wasn't dumb, And Enri's speech about, I don't want you to leave my side ever, but I don't know if this is love or not. And that's cool to see because she's never been in love. Therefore, she does not know. She's never had that kind of relationship, so she doesn't know, and that's understandable. And I'm glad to see that, and it handled it nicely. I mean, that's the way it should have been handled. That's the way it was handled. So that's good to see, overall and or in general. So I mean, Overlord, man, I don't know if I'd ever rank this show in my top 10 because it has an it factor. It's just something special to me, to where it's like it may go with Bleach and Naruto and DxD and SEO, because it's just, I can't I don't know. I just can't rank it like I want to. So, other than that, though, I mean, that's really all I had to talk about. I don't want to go on a tangent of nonsense. But other than that, though, I mean, gosh, I mean, don't you just love the opening? Don't you just love the ending songs, man? I mean, there's always the opening's just such bangers. Yes, they sound similar, but like that little throw in there, like anything can be eaten, only if you wanted to, with Shaltier and Albedo. It's just magnificent. I mean, for many different reasons, of course, as some of you may know. But I just love that part. I don't know. It's just I always get so hyped for the episode. This episode felt like it just went by in like 10 seconds, man. But other than that, though, Overlord, episode 5, season 3. Once again, the best MMORPG game and or anime out there is just kicking ass once again. As always, guys, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, X25. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.